I'm Sharone Daniels and I work in town and I travel from Fishoek to town. My hometown is Ocean View, so that means I have to take a taxi to Fishoek and then a train from Fishoek to Cape Town. I leave after 6 in the morning, and the challenges that we face daily is either cancellations or the trains are delayed, and Metro Rail doesn't always the announcements that they make, they would like announce on Central Line and the Northern Line cancellations, but very seldom on the Southern Line. So you cannot depend on the accuracy of their reporting because we experience it daily. Like yesterday was such an example where we waited in the train all the time, or waited on the station actually for when the train is going to be leaving. So you kind of bounce between platforms, not knowing, or sometimes you just use your intuition and then you go to the train. Challenges are from sitting in between stations, people are being robbed, people are jumping off from the trains and taking a taxi, which unfortunately for someone that lives in Ocean View, it's not that easy just to take a taxi because you have to spend lots of money. I have to take 3 taxis from here if I needed to get to Ocean View, and it depends where you get stuck, how many taxis you're going to be taking, and then also the dangers of getting off from the train because some of the platforms and the rail is quite high, so there's those challenges for us as women. One time someone was robbed on the train in the carriage that I was sitting, and we all just froze because we didn't expect it, and the guys just jumped off from the train. So with incidents like this, getting home to Ocean View after dark is a huge challenge because of the gangsterism and robberies that are going on there. So you kind of panic already if you check the time, what is the time, how do you get home, and you come into the train station with stress and you leave every day with stress, and you don't realize actually how much impact it has on you. And Metro Rail just doesn't care, PRASA just doesn't care. Now that the petrol price has increased, it costs almost 70 Rand per day, and that's only for a single. If there were no trains at all, that is what it's going to cost, 70 Rand. Train tickets, the Metros are 175, and then the Metro Plus is double that. So it is very, very costly. You have to use alternative transport like joining lift clubs, which cost you more. And if you're fortunate enough to have your car, it's also not fortunate because you have to pocket out more money, whereas the public transport system is easier, and it should be easier for us to use and more cost effective. So if we can be compensated in that way, at least we can then understand that Metro Rail and PRASA is busy working on the rail system. So that will at least be some compensation that they're giving back to us as commuters while they're busy fixing all the issues that they have. The more we are standing up and speaking out against, what is happening and the challenges we face, the more, government will listen to us. And I know some people, or not some people, many people are despondent and they just think, they've tried everything, what's the point? But I think this is the point, because at least we all unite behind, and through our support as commuters, Unite Behind has managed to get PRASA to sit down and talk with him. And I was fortunate enough to be part of some of those discussions. So it kind of gives you a voice, and that is my encouragement to other commuters, is to get involved so that you can also have a voice, because it does help a little bit to know that you are part of, the change that we want to see.